If you train your children to love and respect the Most High and respect others, that's what you'll get when they get older. But if you telling your kids to go outside and cuss out their neighbors and tell the neighbors to kiss your neighbor behind, you telling a child to talk to an adult like this, what more can you expect once this person becomes an adult? They're going to carry out the same way that their parents carried out. That's why I make the statement all the time, don't mimic your parents. We love our parents, don't get us wrong. But parents, they human and they mess up. They're human just like you. They're sinners. They they're lustful and greedy and whoremongers, and they're hungry for money, and they all sorts of things. You know, they may not see themselves as such, but people see who you are by the way that you carry yourself. They see your character, your personality. You can't hide it. The only thing you be hiding is all that dark magic that you be doing behind closed doors, but you can't hide who you really are, who you was raised as, what they trained you to do as a child. Now you're carrying out as an adult. So remember that if you train a child up in the right way, in the fear of the Most High Yah, following His commandments, statutes, and judgments, you will do well. He won't depart from that when he becomes a man or a woman. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. He says, the rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. So, whenever you borrow money, you become a slave to the person that you borrowed the money from. Because as long as you owe that person, you're in their debt. You are their slave until you give them back their money. That's why you become a servant to the lender, because you're working to pay that person back. I mean, that's the same thing when you buy a home, credit cards, it's a car. When you go and you may get a loan to buy your car, your home, or you get your credit cards, they're lending you money. Yeah, they're lending you the money. Now, you become a slave to them because now you're working hard every day. You don't want to miss no days of work. You can't afford to miss any days because you got to pay off the credit cards. You got to pay off your car note. You got to pay off your house note. You got all these bills to pay, insurance and all the other little ticks and tacks that go along with it. And then you got to still deal with the cost of living, meaning groceries and miscellaneous items like toilet paper and soap and stuff like that. Hallelujah. So remember, when you borrow money from a person, you become a slave to that person. That's what they mean by servant. I say slave because you're going to work until you pay them off, because if you don't, it's going to mess up your credit and you're going to be in debt to these people. And until you can pay them off, you're going to be stressed and under pressure, oppressed, depressed, pressed down. He that soweth iniquity shall reap vanity, and the rod of his anger shall fail. He that soweth iniquity shall reap vanity. So when you out here doing wickedness, your reward is worthless. Vanity is worthless, filthy, worthless rewards. And nobody's going to be afraid of you. It's worthless. He that hath bountiful eyes shall be blessed, but he giveth his bread to the poor. People are so selfish. They see that people be hungry, wanting bread, meat, anything they can get, scraps to eat. Some people are homeless. They don't have regular meals like you and I. In some states, they do feed the homeless, but not in all states. So there are places where people are not getting fed. And then we just walk by them like we don't see them, even though we know we've been blessed enough to feed another person. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. But we pay them no mind. We keep on going. But you'll be blessed if you can see that you are of service to this person. It's a blessing for you to help someone who can't help themselves. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Think about it. You give, you get. You give them bread, you won't never be hungry yourself. You'll always have bread to give. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Cast out the scorners, and contentions shall go out. Yea, strife and reproach shall cease. Now you hear what they saying? Hallelujah. Get rid of the wicked person. Get rid of the one that start all the stuff. The one that just can't be satisfied with his own life. He's not content in what state he finds himself in. He's only content in what he can take from someone else and make their lives a living hell. Why would you want to do that? Those type of people are the people that we cast away from us. If you want to be part of the tribe, then you must change your way of thinking. Your thinking is stinking. You're thinking that you can go around here hurting people and keeping up a whole bunch of confusion and causing conflict with others, bad mouthing and shaming people, when really it's you're talking about. Remember, so